All right, this is Doug Rentsch back for video 2. We're looking at a midget from the 1940s. We're trying to identify its colors based on some body parts we have. We're restoring the whole car, but we only have several pieces of original bodywork. Now here's an original period photo of the car, and we have our color expert, Tanya Rentsch, over here. Now, we looked at some of the side panels, and now we're going to go down and look at one of the belly pans, and we'll be able to see, you know, more closely maybe what some of those colors are. So Tanya, why don't you walk us through from bare metal?
Well, bare metal, and again we have the primer, which is kind of a blacky. Well, there's the green, and then on top of that, they must have put something else, some kind of black or
green
gray.
is the zinc chromate.
Is the zinc chromate for the protection. Here we see that burgundy again, but it's a slightly different shading of this really sparkly burgundy. It's almost like a copper color if you look in this little section right in here. I mean it's the same as this over here on this piece, but it's there's a larger piece to it, and you can see the color a lot better. And now that you look at it, it's not as black cherry. It's almost like a coppery brown. And then again, here's that mocha brown again around it. And then you have the same colorations again. You have it must have gone to an orange, a red orange, you know, and some kind of mauve
here, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a yeah, it could be tan. To me, it's still mocha. It's very chocolatey color. And then it goes into an orange, but they could have mixed the chocolate with orange. That was a nice combo. But this iridescent, this black cherry that looks black cherry when you look on a small scale right in here.
Bronze there.
It is a real pretty coppery bronze color when you look at a larger chunk of it. So
it looks to me like the belly pan has been painted less than the side panels we saw. Yeah. This probably has less paint on it, and that probably definitely the most original
but
part
this
of the
is
car.
the largest. Yeah, this is the largest piece. Besides this purple, I mean, this car obviously was purple because this is a really iridescent purple. Unless this was a purple primer, which I couldn't imagine anybody using a purple primer. But
well, back then in the 40s, I doubt they had something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think this was a custom color that was brought in, and maybe they had maybe it was purple and this blue gray, because this blue gray seems to follow this purple around. So I think that may have been another color combo. It could have been like this copper, this mocha color that goes around the copper, and the tan, and maybe a bit of orange. Maybe all that was all brought into this whole color scheme.
Okay,
I think back then they used a lot of detail, because cars back then were so detailed.
Well, why don't our next video we look at the photographs and see, we have black and white photographs, and then see if we can identify the colors in the black and white photograph and based on what we see here. All right, Tanya?
Yep.
Okay.
I think that's the plan.
Thanks a lot.